Are you kidding me, bro? You voided your warranty like 16 or 17 times over. Welcome back, my Subaru crew. Did you miss me? I missed you. We're gonna replace some spark plugs on the long, slow road to E85 tune. Now, typically, you only have to replace those spark plugs per manufacturer recommendation every 60,000 miles. I only have 38,000 miles currently, but we went on and get some fresh plugs in there for our tune. Now, I already got the driver's side done. I did that a couple of weeks ago with James. I'll show you some video clips on that. Now, part of the problem I was having is you have really tight clearance on that battery side just due to where the frame is. So you want to get a small ratchet in there, like a 1/4 inch drive, something like that. So what I ended up using is something like this. So you're not going to be able to see, I'll show you video clips, but back down here, especially the one closest to the driver's side, is really tight to the frame, and you don't want to strip that 10mm bolt on the coil pack. So we also noticed before we did the other side that 2 of my spark plugs were cracked on the ceramic. So I ended up having to order some more. These are the NGK Laser Iridium. So that is what comes from Subaru. So 2 of them we noticed were cracked. I started thinking about it. I was like, yeah, that box might have fell off the table when they were sitting around for a while. So rather than risk that, don't want to run the cracked ones. Ordered some more. These are weird. They're like $22 a piece, or you get a 4-pack for like 50 bucks. So I just ordered another 4, even though I just needed the 2. So please forgive the nasty tape here. So I was about interfering with the battery here. Maybe in the future we'll get a smaller battery so that this intercooler pipe doesn't run the risk of rubbing there. So just excuse the tape when you see the video clips there. That was just kind of a little buffer. We do have a little clearance there, but so on this side is what we still have to do. Now, I've noticed this for a while. See this sticky oil? Now, that is the cam oil crossover pipes. That could be something warranted through Subaru on the 5-year powertrain warranty. Or they'll just say, are you kidding me, bro? You voided your warranty like 16 or 17 times over. Well, it might be worth asking. I'll ask them, see if they'll do anything about it. Fun tip, if you're leaking oil, you still have oil in your car. So we'll get down here to the coil packs. I will unbolt this ECU here and just flip it up out of the way. Remove the air filter box to get a little more room in there, along with the snorkel. So if you like this sort of stuff, 2015 and up, Subaru WRX installs. Browse through the videos on my channel, see if there's anything else on there that interests you. Appreciate all the new subscribers. Check the videos. We got over 7 hours of content and 60,000 minutes view time. I appreciate it. Let's dive into this. They are pre-gapped, so let's put those on. Moving over here, we'll get the battery taken out first of all, then we can get to the coil packs on this side, so we'll get started with that. Okay, back there we got our 2 coil packs here on the driver's side. See those? Alright, so I was having trouble getting to this. I want to start with this harder one first. So we'll see if we can find a socket that'll fit in there. It's pretty tight, and I believe those are just 10mm. So this is going to be great. So when I was first sizing up how to get to the bolt back here, there wasn't a lot of room for me to get a traditional like 3/8 socket in there, but this should fit pretty well. So back on here, it felt like it wanted to round off. So as you put the socket on, put your finger on the back, so it's nice and square. We got it loose now, so we'll continue to take that out. Oh, that one came right out. Alright, so we got the coil packs pulled out. Then the plugs are going to be a deep 14mm socket. So this is the extension type we settled on. So get it in the cavity there for the spark plug. Then once you have it in, then you can attach the ratchet on the end, just because it's a tight fit. So we got that one out. Well, let's go look at this stuff. So do you want to explain what you see on this one? So this is the first one we got taken out.
So this one, on any normal running car, I would say this is running pretty well. It's clean, it's not black towards the tip, and the connectors aren't worn away from each other. It's not crusted with stuff, it's not covered in oil. There is a touch of oil getting around this seam, but it happens. But I would say that's a great running cylinder. It looks like that one's running fine.
So now my car has about 38,000 miles, but since we're going to be doing the E85 and really pushing it, might as well change them now instead of the, I think the recommended interval is 60,000 miles.
Yeah.
So we'll get that taken care of, maybe, because we noticed, find Eagle Eyes found these are cracked. I don't know if I dropped these or what.
There's a couple of cracks on them.
Yeah, so keep an eye out for that, guys. So we're gonna have to get a different replacement one. This other one had a crack on there somewhere too.
Yeah, slight vertical line right there.
Yeah, no bueno. So I'll have to get some extra ones for those. So this side was easier to get to, so I got it loosened. The spark plug's about to come out. Just fish it out with your finger. There we go. Alright, can we see where the plug hole is? There it is. So I'll just put it in as far as my fingers can reach, then we'll get the socket to grab onto it. So we're going to start with this guy, finger tight. Feel it, slowly start to thread it. It's got a lot of threads, so we'll spin it for a while. So I got that ECU pulled up. As you can see, it's got those little fingers on there that fit in those two holes. So we can slip that up really easily, just get it out of the way, give ourselves some more room. So, coil packs down there. See that one bolt? And there's the other one. So we will loosen those 10 millimeters, get the coil packs out. While I'm in there, I decided I'm going to take out the air filter. It's probably due to get cleaned anyway. And it gives us more room to get back here. So we got the coil pack out, and we got the bolt off the other coil pack. So again, I'd recommend something like this, so you can get on there and maybe get a finger on the back end, so you have a good connection, so as you start removing it, you are not going to be rounding that nut off and causing yourself more headaches. So we'll pull the other one out and then start pulling the plugs out. Now this passenger side is much easier. There's much more room to work. So when you're pulling those out, if it's a little tricky and you can't quite get your fingers in there, you could get an extension magnet, whoops, and it'll catch on that end there, and you can just pull it out. Not too bad. So we got those two plugs out. So when you're working on it, so you want an extension, something like that, length. It's a 14 millimeter for those spark plugs. So once the coil pack was off, you got it in there. Once you feel it was on the spark plug, then you can put your ratchet on, break it loose, then get it the rest of the way with your fingers. Not too bad. We'll start putting in the new ones. These are pre-gapped and they come with their crush washer. All right, we got those coil packs put back on there, good and tight. I'll get that air filter cleaned up and we'll start putting it back together. While we're at it, might as well show you cleaning the air filter. It's like 50 degrees today. So nice. It's been like 20, 30 for so long. No wonder I haven't want to put spark plugs in the freezing garage. So just get something like this for the air filter. You'll have a cleaner and then an oil. So what you'll do is you'll spray the entire filter all the way around with the cleaner first. Then you'll let it soak in for like 10 minutes. So let me go all the way around that. Let it soak in. Then you'll wash it out with warm water. Don't high pressure wash it or you're going to destroy your filter. So let me do that. Then after it's clean, we'll let it dry off. Then spray some of this oil or air filter oil on it. Let the air filter dry off for about an hour. Then you have to oil up these aftermarket air filters. So just lightly put it all the way around. So I'll go all the way around on this. Then we'll get it all put back in the car. We got the ECU sat back down there, the air box back put together with the snorkel. Let's try to start it up, make sure everything sounds all right. Yep, that's a cold start up. All right, not too bad. Just remember to get a small ratchet on that driver's side. It'll help you out a lot. Not too bad, started up pretty good. Now, what else are we gonna do? I think next time we're gonna replace my F1 style brake light. I tried to remove condensation. Yeah, that didn't work so well. It looks like complete trash. It's full of water. That needs to be changed. If you made it this far in the video, why don't you browse through the rest of my videos on this channel and see if you like them. Consider subscribing. I appreciate you guys watching my video. Until next time, I'm out.